Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. So I haven't done any videos in a while, and I want to get back to it because I actually like doing this for fun, and it honestly makes reading more fun than what it already is to be recording and to be able to share my thoughts. So I'm back. Hopefully I'm here to continuously upload and not do what I've done these past weeks. For today's video, I am going to be letting Fable choose my reads. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go into Fable, and then where's my dog at? Okay, so you go into your, let me see if you can see that. You go into your want to read list and basically you put pick for me. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, I want to say I want to do this for a week, but I want to at least read maybe 2 books in this video. So it might take me longer than a week. So for now, we're just going to say for the week, I'm going to let Fable pick my reads. Who knows realistically how long it's going to take me to read at least 2 books, because I don't just want to do 1 book, you know. I want to give y'all a little more. Okay, we've got Zodiac Academy, Sorrow and Starlight. Bloody, lost, broken, we live to fight another day, but with so much stolen from us, can the fates ever twist in our favor again? Wait, I think I don't think I've even finished the book that goes before this, so hold on. Fail. I definitely cannot read that book because I haven't even finished the book that goes before that. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to try this again. Okay. Let's rewind. Let's try this one more time. Okay, so we're going to scratch everything that I said because I am no longer going to be using Fable because of the simple fact that I can't do a custom list and then have Fable pick there. It has to be on your want to read. That list has way too many books, so we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add all the books that I added to my physical TBR into a random generator. We're going to run that, and that's how we're going to pick our book. So let's go do that. And yeah, come along. Yes. I'm gonna do this and then I'll come back to this video. So I didn't record the spinning because I'm an actual idiot, but we got How to Hide in Plain Sight. I'm not mad at it, honestly. That's been on the radar anyway since I got that actually sent to me by Aardvark, which is a book subscription service. So we got the book. Let's start reading. I have read the summary to this book, but I don't remember a whole lot. And I don't know if I want to read the summary or if I should just go in blind. I'm an anxious person though, and I like to know what I'm getting into, so let's read. The unbreakable bonds of family and love are explored in this brilliant and tender story. On the day she arrives in Canada for her older brother's wedding, Elliot Beck hasn't seen her family in 3 years. Elliot addresses her... Boring! I'm hearing second chance. Friends to lovers. I'm hearing family drama. Okay, yeah. I'm set to read this now. Let's get started. Oh. What? Oh. Okay, so I wanted to give my first and probably my only update, honestly, because I have not put this book down. But so basically, in this book, we are following our FMC, Elliot. She is going back to her family's, I guess, kind of vacation home, but it's actually like a whole island. And she struggles with OCD. So we do get past chapters where she is very young. I think she's in like 5th grade when it first starts happening, after a traumatic event that takes place that I don't want to say because it's not in the blurb and I do not want to ruin it for anybody what it is. Eventually does get diagnosed with OCD. It's not what we think, what most people think OCD is, which is just like one type. There's actually a different type of OCD, which is what she has, where it's like she has these impulsive, oh my gosh, what is the word that I'm looking for? Oh my God, intrusive. She has these intrusive thoughts and she cannot stop thinking about them. They kind of take over her life. So we do get to see her struggling with that. It's honestly, I'm loving, whoa. I'm honestly enjoying the book. I think it's a very interesting read. I think we get, honestly, a really good insight into how our FMC's, you know, how she struggles with this OCD. And I mean, that's because actually the author, Emma, she also has OCD, this type of OCD. So I think she does a great job at really putting you there with our FMC's thoughts. And yeah, it does get really intense and heavy, and I feel like you have to be in a really good headspace, I feel, to read this, because it's a lot. It's really hard to see how much our FMC is struggling with this then and now. Like, she's still not 100%, even though she's like trying to, you know, portray to her family that it's in the past and she no longer struggles with it. She still is struggling. Decided to kind of get conclusions onto what really happened, what made her kind of distancing herself from her family and from her best friend. So let me see. I have about, I want to say like 20% left of the book. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it within the next few hours and I'll be able to pick my next read. Okay, so I have officially finished How to Hide in Plain Sight. I really enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 stars. I definitely think this is an awesome read. I will say, do not go into this expecting a romance, because it's not really traditional romance by any means. The romance is definitely on the back burner, but I really enjoyed that. I think that just even, it added more for me, for my reading experience, to not have any of the romance be so much of a big point. The romance, you still got the little sprinkles of it, and you still had a few pages where it was like a little romantic and stuff, but it didn't take away from, you know, what the book really was about, which was Elliot and her dealing with OCD and her family, which they're great. I love the family. Dysfunctional, but absolutely great. So yeah, I really enjoyed this and I'm really glad I picked this up. It was a good pick. It worked. It was a book for me. So now I definitely want to move on and pick my next read, because I'm actually going to go do my feet and I want to have something to read while I'm doing them. So I'm going to go ahead, pull up the generator, and let's see what we get. We We got Most of All You. Oh, we got Most of All You by Mia Sheridan, and that book has actually been on my TBR for a really, really, really long time. And I don't know if I've read it before and I just don't remember, or if I haven't read it. Because I don't think it's marked on my Goodreads as read, but I also feel like I've read it. Oh, I have read this before. Okay, well, it's been long enough that I quite literally remember nothing about the books. Really, I didn't remember it enough to even know that I read it. So we're going to reread that. It's going to be a reread, apparently. So yeah, let's get that. Get ready. Go to my feet. Let's start reading. Okay, I probably look a little insane, but I read a bit of Most of All You while I was doing my feet. And honestly, I'm enjoying this a lot. So I'm so glad that I had forgotten about this book, that I had already read it and I'm rereading it, because I'm like actually kind of obsessed. I mean, I haven't stopped reading. I am officially on what chapter am I in? So I'm on chapter 12. I'm already 143 pages into the book. And I have nothing to say like bad. Like, I'm having such a good time reading this. We are basically following our FMC, Ellie. And then our MMC is Gabriel. And they've just had a very shitty hand dealt to them. And yeah, I'm kind of at the point where they've been thrown together now. And they're kind of just navigating what's happening. But yeah, I don't really want to say too much because I feel like you should just go into this book and read it. But I will say trigger warnings are a must for if you're triggered easily, because there's a lot of heaviness in this book starting off straight from the first page. So yeah, I would say if you are going to read this, trigger warnings, but I'm having a very good time. I'm so glad I decided to reread this. And yeah, I'm excited to keep on reading. I am probably going to do a bit of the audiobook because I have some things that I have to do. Or maybe I'll read as well as do the audiobook. I'm not sure yet. You guys updated? So far, so good. I have a feeling I will be finishing this book tonight, staying up and doing it because I'm just enjoying it so much. Yeah. What else did I want to say? I feel like I wanted to say something else, but I don't remember. Wow, my posture's crazy in that. Anyway. Hey guys, bye. Hey, it's me. So I am the worst ever at recording because it's been honestly a couple of days, and by this point I have finished Most of All You. I have also picked my next read using the random generator, and I've also finished that one. But fear not, I could talk about them. I don't think I have literally anything of me reading either one of those books, but we'll make do, hopefully. So yeah, I finished Most of All You. I am honestly, I don't know what I said before this clip, so hopefully I'm not repeating myself, but I very much enjoyed it. I'm really glad that I forgot that I read it and I reread it, because I ended up actually rating it higher than I did. And it also just gave me this brilliant idea where I kind of want to just go back and read books that I've previously read in like earlier on in my reading journey and see if I still feel the same about my rating. And yeah, kind of want to call it something like, I don't know, was it the book or was it me? Or like, it's not me, it's the book, or is it something? I don't know, something along those lines. But yeah, I think that could be a really fun video idea. So I might do that. I read Most of All You. I really enjoyed that. I thought that it was a very emotional read. I think it was really nice to see two main characters that are not your typical romance main characters. They've been through a lot, and to see them, you know, kind of grow from that and become who they are now and how they get through it, not only together but by themselves. So I really like that. I also just really like Mia Sheridan's writing. I've realized that me and her writing, we click, because I read that book, I think, in less than 24 hours. Like, I devoured that book. I really enjoyed that. And then after that, I decided that I still wanted to do one more book because I really love this random generator situation. I feel like to get through my physical TBR, this will be the way to do it, because I don't know. I really like having to just like press a button and it picks my read. I don't have to think about anything. I just do it and I read it. So after that, I did that and I ended up getting The Naturals, which I was really excited for because it's been on the TBR, the physical TBR, for at least 2 years at this point. And I'm so glad I read it because that was a 5-star for me. And it was right under my nose the entire time. Like, that book was literally an episode of Criminal Minds. I absolutely ate it up. I was within, I want to say like a day or a little bit more, I was done with it. I literally didn't want to put it down. I was doing everything while reading that book. It was so good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think it's really fun if you like Criminal Minds type of vibe, definitely pick that up. It has mystery, thriller. It has a little bit of like but I mean very, very minuscule amounts of romance that I really enjoyed. And yeah, I'm so glad I picked that up. Overall, this video for me, it might not look like a success because I barely got any clips of me reading, but overall I feel like this was a success for me. I got through a lot of books on my TBR, and yeah, I'm very excited to do this again, hopefully. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. It's that in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Run. She drive a Nissan and she in a Pima. I don't want her, cause she from the corner.